Hello, and welcome back to another TrickyMist stream. I hope you guys all have been doing well. Goodness. Past few days have been chaotic. But we are definitely getting through it, and we've kind of stacked our plate a little too high with some other little things that we've been doing. But all the same, we are back at it. Also, I see that we don't have our image. Let me just see. Yeah, so this one is the image. Perfect. There we go. So if you guys don't know, I've been actually attempting to kind of understand the idea of something called CAD. It's a little bit it's a little confusing. Goodness. Are your server open? It should be. Hello, Lucky. Also, look at our damage. Now, we're not as strong as Lambo, but I mean, we are still fairly up there. We're at 2.7 trillion. We don't really have a buff on right now, but I mean, that's some heavy damage. And I believe the Nightbot command should be good. Aw, the thing left. Shame. It is a shame. Yeah, so as long as you guys use the command, you guys should be set to come join us. So definitely type that into chat and you guys should be golden. But yeah, no, I honestly, I had the job interview that I was talking about in Discord, and there is a specific thing that I didn't really understand for the most part, and it was something about CAD, and I had to rate myself from 0 to 10. I kind of gave myself a high rating thinking that I could like look it up later and try and understand the basics of it, and turns out that it's a very complex thing. So we spent about 5 hours just trying to understand certain software that falls under that category. And we made a very basic floor plan, I guess. Hey Tricky, did you see my name on the giveaway? So we haven't really made the video yet. We'll have to make that later on today whenever we wake up. Basically, whenever you know that I'm actually making the video, you'll see the pinned comment change to saying, sorry guys, the giveaway is now closed. Next one's gonna be happening on, and then the date will be inputted there. Basically that's one of the ways, but normally we wait until about like 1 p.m, 2 p.m, somewhere around there whenever we do wake up. And then we pretty much get right on into it. So it's probably like about a 10-minute session of getting both the sides of everything. Do you want to see Final Form Adjourn? Sure. Sure. Currently I'm just doing some beginner. Also, we did get pretty lucky with our otherworldlies. So I tried going back through to try and attempt to get a Infernal. Did not work. We ended up with Oceanborn on this guy again. Then we went through, got Captain on this guy, and then went back through and got Captain on this guy. So I mean, I wish I would have got Captain on the other one, but that was honestly not really the case. It was kind of a shame. Because if we would have got Captain on the God's Guardian, the damage would have skyrocketed, but it probably wouldn't have even beat the deity. You're done in Summer Island? Alright. But you know, I actually went out yesterday before work, and we had to buy a new I always want to say a computer, but no, new keyboard, because one of the software requires arrow keys to be able to do stuff with it, and the one that I'm currently using is a much shorter keyboard, so it doesn't have the arrow keys on it. And yeah, so basically we just had to kind of go the whole college way. We got a notebook and some pens, we got a new keyboard, and I'm hoping that we can try and get some extra work done this weekend. So that way I can kind of claim that I know somewhat of whatever I claimed at the interview portion. But worst case scenario, we'll probably just step down and kind of get rid of our candidacy. I think that's the word. I think that's the word for what I'm hoping to use for it. But overall, we do have a backup plan on trying to get a morning shift job. All I have to do is do some transfer paperwork, and after that, we will have a morning shift job. One of the few things that I kind of wanted to get going. That way, we can have more time of actually recording videos on a decent sleep schedule. Oh man. And then that'll actually also open up the idea of doing stuff in the Friday evenings. I mean, the few like cons and pros to the whole thing is that we wouldn't be able to really do the early morning live streams just because we would probably be sleeping at this point. But one of the few payoffs is that we would have a lot more time for recording and stuff, just because it would be like a natural sleep schedule. I think we'll probably just go up to 75 with this one, and then we'll probably go to Summer Island. That way we have more than enough time to actually go check out what the final form looks like. Now, I will be honest, I honestly haven't really been doing too much for trying to get the final forms of the Roku and stuff like that. I personally have not been on for the secret item to spawn in, where it's like the plate of orb. So it's not the greatest. But I was trying to get a second version, like a 3-star enraged dragon. Currently have a 2-star. I just need 2 more basics, and then we can fuse into it. And if we can get Monarch on that, then that would be kind of sweet. There we go. We just got 14 more rooms to go and we will be set. Dang, I just cannot wait till the weekend. Going over to a friend's place. Granted, the only bad part about it is that it is going to be a long drive for me to actually go there. And we're bringing the whole PC setup. That means I'm taking my whole PC on a road trip, and we are going over to a friend's place over the weekend, so we'll be there Saturday, Sunday. I might be driving home late Sunday, so I don't know exactly what time we'll be back. But I'm thinking that I'll probably have to bring the microphone setup, the one of the monitors, PC tower itself, keyboard, mouse, the common things, but I can't bring the chair, so I'm hoping that my friend does have a spare table and chair for us to use. But basically the reason why that I'm going over to his place is because he kind of wants to do a LAN party of this brand new game that's coming out tomorrow, or technically today, however you want to see it, the 21st. Oh, you're playing Valorant right now, Nick? Nice. Hopefully you're getting some wins. But the game that he wants to play really bad is called Remnant 2. The first game was Remnant from the Ashes, and it is a pretty sweet game for the most part. It's kind of challenging, not as challenging as Dark Souls, but it is fairly advanced. Like, if you make one slip up, then it's kind of GG's. Alright, let's go ahead and take the look at the final form. There we go. Oh. Jurin's all red. It looks like he got kind of bloodied. Oh wait, no, that's when he's like powered up, right? Dang. Yeah. Can't. I guess that's as close as we can get to it. Room 75. Oh, for insane. We should be able to push it up to room 100 if people need room 100 carries. Let me just switch that to that. Insane Dungeon does start up in about like a minute, so feel free to come join us if you guys do need the room 100 carries. If we do room 100, we'll have to skip up to 50 in the hopes that we can hopefully do it. There we go, it's opening it up in about 8 seconds. Do you want to see his attack? Possibly. Is Goku better than Jiren evolve? Yeah. Jiren just has the one evolution state. Goku, otherwise Roku in this game, has about like 5. So they kind of did Jiren dirty with this. So here's Roku. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is the 5th one. I believe the final form base stat is 650 for level 1. So it is fairly strong. Let me just go ahead and switch to my DPS team. There we go. And then I'm hoping that we can potentially skip up to 50. And we do have a lot of damage right now. About 19 trillion. But I still need to somehow buff up the team. If I can get like a deity on the dragon itself or something, then I think that would be kinda good. Alright. Oh, it's treasure chests. You know, now that I think about it, did I actually get that? Oh, I did. I was gonna be like, man, that would be a shame if I like haven't even done that quest line. But no, we should be live for at least a good hour and a half. And then after that, I'll have to decide to either go to bed early and then wake up to do the video recordings and possibly some more studying. Because to be honest, the studying topic is pretty, well, it's not really too advanced. It's just taking stuff that I used to know back in high school and then applying it to like computer software, like measurements, angles, ratios, diameters, and a bunch of other things, and then combining it all together. It's a lot more complicated when you see it on the surface, but once you like dissect it bit by bit by bit, it's not really too bad. Rip, I was about to win and had to restart my client. Dang. The rip. It is a rip indeed. I know I could never play Valorant. I just don't have the pinpoint accuracy when it comes to shooting games. I feel like my younger brother probably could, but he's always been naturally good with first-person shooter games or just like PvP games in general. There was a point in time when he came back to Fortnite and he was like, man, is Fortnite still as easy as it used to be? Him, 2 other friends from high school hopped on. They did a thing of trials. Completely demolished the lobby, and they're like, yep, it's just as easy. And they're like, well, we're just gonna come back to this game at some other point. Oh, you got Master in Apex? Dang. Fairly decent because of Arsenal. Dang. You know, I could never. I'm terrible with PvP games. I'm more of a PvEer, if that makes sense. Anything that's PvE related like zombies and stuff is like right up my alleyway. Hello Sans, welcome. But dang. But no, I definitely feel like I'll have to drop out of the candidacy for the job interview. Even though it's kind of a rip, just because I don't think I have the understanding needed for that job position that I'm trying to get. Granted, I might be overthinking it. It might be just one of those things where I'm just like overthinking the whole idea. But then again, I don't really want to go off of that idea of that saying of like faking it until you make it or something like that. I feel like that's a bad way to go about it, especially with work. But I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see on how that all plays out. I still have like a good week to really think about it. Then that means all my job experience will go down the drain. Oh man. But no, I honestly should have studied a lot more back like years ago. That way I could have like done a lot more stuff for job wise. I don't know. I guess I was just lazy. But yeah, no, so we are at room 80 just about, and we have another 20 floors to go, and I believe we should do it within the 10-minute frame. And also sorry if you guys are listening to me like complain about work related stuff, but I kind of dug myself into a hole, so I'm just kind of slowly dealing with it. That's kind of why we didn't really upload the Noob to Pro series video, was because I did all that studying the one night, didn't really get too much progress in it. I realized it was a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be originally. But I am still going to put my best foot forward for that. And I'm hoping with all the time that we have put towards that for free time, should be good enough to kind of walk the walk. Oh, and then I believe next week at some point, I have to try and play Diablo 4. Yo, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, Bonds. It's going pretty good. The last day or so I've been feeling like I was back in college or like high school. I pulled out a notebook, began studying something. Not the greatest topic, but I mean we're finally getting back into the groove of things of trying to learn. But overall, we definitely did increase our DPS by a little bit. Our current team lineup is right about here. We'll put it in DPS order. We got this person that has the skin equipped, where it has a 10% damage increase. We also have Evil Dragon. We have a Oceanborn on the Enraged Dragon. Then we finally got some mythical traits on the otherworldlies, which is pretty nice. Of course, we got Oceanborn. We got this during the stream, but I did try to re-roll him for Infernal. Did not really get so well with it. We got rid of the Oceanborn, came right back to Oceanborn after like 600 re-rolls, which was a rip. And then we got Captain on this guy, and then with the mythical trait Pity, we got Captain on this guy. So they made the team. We do need to get these guys up, either get Monarch on this one, or just like get their stars up. I beat that game already. Nice. Graduated high school next year. Sweet, sweet. But yeah, no. I've honestly never really been all that great with the whole high school setting. Or just schooling in general. I was probably like one of the more like worst students, I guess. Just because a lot of the time, like for math, I was like really good with math, but at the same time I could never show my work on paper. I could look at a problem, instantly tell you what the answer was, but as to actually showing the work, I could never do it. It's not that I didn't know how to get it, it's just like instantly knowing exactly what it was. But and then on top of that, all my free time that I would have after school, I'd always spend all the time in the world playing like Call of Duty Zombies or just like playing video games. So most of my sleep schedules were like 3 hours or less. So my habits during the schooling days was not the greatest. I do remember one night we were playing I was playing, and what map was it? What Call of Duty had the lighthouse map? I think it was like Black Ops 1. I believe it was that one. But anyways, one night I was staying up. I believe it was like a Thursday or something, or maybe a Friday. Cheating isn't best friend. But let's see. Is best friend? Nah. But no, so the Call of Duty that had the lighthouse map, I remember it came out, and I remember playing Sticks and Stones in like the wager matches, or Black Ops 2. Yeah, so I was playing like Sticks and Stones, and I remember it was me, and then there were 3 other people with mics, and then the rest of the lobby had no mics. We were just constantly going back and forth. I won like a couple matches, some of them won a couple matches. I was like, you know what? I asked the guys that all had mics, and I was like, hey, do you guys want to go and play the new zombies map? And they're like, sure, why not? Unless you want to just continue playing Sticks and Stones. I was like, nah, come on, let's go. So then we split up the roles of what we're supposed to do in zombies. 2 of them were the recon team, otherwise they wanted to call themselves the recon team. They were pretty much the rescue squad in that whole group. So if one of the 2 runners went down, they would automatically go and save them. I believe we made it up to round 32, which is not really too impressive. But the thing is, the game kind of did us dirty. The game got us so bad. So we made it up to round 32. You could not hear a single thing. There was nothing happening. We had 1 zombie left. The round was, we thought the round was pretty much over, so we were like, you know what? Let's go ahead and hit the box. We go up to the front of the ship, where, if you guys know the ship, there's only 2 ways in. The staircase that goes down to like the mid-level, and then the 1 train cart that was kind of on the left side on the top there. So basically, we went in there and we're like, all right, perfect. We have 1 zombie left. We're just gonna go hit up the box and get something better. And literally, the next thing you know, we got swarmed. There was another horde of zombies that just rushed in and ended the match. And the match itself took so long. The match lasted for about like 8 to 9 hours, and it was crazy. Most of them, they left to go like make breakfast and stuff, and it was just it was silly. Like, some of them were gone for like 10 minutes, and I was usually on zombie duty. Do chests give reroll tokens too? I'm actually not too sure. They might. I mean, here, let me see how many reroll tokens do I got. So I got 39 currently. Oh wait, no, that's not reroll. 45 currently. So if we get any more chests and then we get some more. Oh, do they? Dang. I should really farm more and more dungeons, if anything. But yeah, no. But I will say that's one of those matches that really like stuck out to me from like high school. I remember it to this day. Just really be OP. Yeah, they are. You get so many boosts, so many. But no, I really wish Captain was like a major like boost and everything. Just because we have 2 captains right now, I don't think they really increase anything. So it's kind of a rip. And maybe one of these days we should try and get the featured guy, the 0.1%er. But knowing it, I honestly don't even know how many eggs I would even take. How's the cat studio or studies? Not too great. Captain should be deity level. Nah, Captain doesn't actually really boost anything. At least I haven't seen any like significant thing at all. Me and Tricky doing all the damage. try and join the next one. All right. Yeah, no, CAD is very complex. Very complex. I'm still on the basics, but I want to try and get to the point where I can actually like walk the walk, because I mean I'm kind of like computer savvy in a sense, to the point that I can at least talk the talk, but I can't really walk people through on how to do it. But that's why I'm going to be studying for the next at least until next Friday. That's when we should know who got it. In worst case scenario, I was thinking about like stepping down from it. Yeah, Lambo is definitely pretty strong. But I don't know if he's on. Like, I know he's probably AFK, but I honestly don't know if he's actually on playing. Someone gifted Sisker 25k worth of exclusive eggs. When Trick learns it, we're gonna have a stream. Only CAD related. Maybe. You know, yeah, we might. Yeah, there's a bunch of enemies. Come on, demolish it. But I think I can probably only carry like 5 people up. I think we had like 6 or 7 people that joined, but I guess that's fine. Tricky, did I win or lose the giveaway? So we haven't done the recording yet, so I mean it's still open until we do the recording later on when we do wake up. Tomorrow's giveaway. Yes. And if people don't know, I usually consider tomorrow until like the moment that I wake up from the morning thing. Come on. Yeah, this is definitely a rip. I think we'll just probably have to make it up to like floor 90 or something. Because I obviously don't have the DPS to carry everyone, but I mean we definitely made it pretty far. Like, look at that damage within the given time frame. We did almost 50 QD. Oh man, it's such a rip. But I feel like I need like 3 trillion or something, something more. Like, if we lose, don't kick. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. 5 more seconds. Yeah, if we had 5 more seconds, we would have had it. 100%. If I won, I think I won't be on because I'm not home. So sad. We'll do that. Gotta craft a warrior. So actually the lobby is still, it's not full yet, so I mean people can still join if they want. So we have one spot open. Remember me last live stream? I do. Let's see, so we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes until the raid. 3 minutes. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we could do. I guess right now I'm just gonna go ahead and collect the chest. You know what? What would be kind of sweet is if the time thing worked on this, but I don't believe it does. But then again, I feel like that would be busted. Hold on. Hold on. I am gonna go test that real quick. Switch this over to the time. Start. And then I'm just gonna go see about that thing real quick. I don't think it affects it. I got lucky on my pity chaotic dragon. Nope, so it doesn't affect it at all. It's a shame. I was really hoping for us to do it. What does time do? Time does a lot of things that are free to play friendly. So, for example, we come over here, I'm gonna kind of explain about the XP chambers. So you see the 102 million per hour. With time, it actually makes it so it instead of like generating it one second an hour. Here, we'll just put this in here. Basically, you'll see right here, it's counting up every 2 seconds. So the 120 or no, the 102 million XP per hour is now 102 million every 30 minutes. So it doubles the amount of XP that you guys can actually gain. It is super amazing, especially for free to play. It also works on your daily rewards as well. It does so much. Yep, I am coming. I'm just gonna switch this back over to drops. There we go. Yeah, get a 1-star on your on Excalibur. Nice. The 2-star Kaido was a lot better. Yeah, 2-star Kaido is definitely a lot better. Valorant going well, for real. Nice. What does time do? Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, so definitely time is one of those big things that helps out a lot of free-to-play players out by a lot. Basically, 10 hours worth of the XP chamber, which is about 1 billion XP, would now become 2 billion XP if you had it active the entire time. By the way, did you see what's the stuff they're gonna add for next update? No, I did not. I actually didn't really look at it quite yet. Are they updating this weekend? Sub announcement. Let's see. Never mind. Let's see. QOL update. Battle Pass 25 tiers added to the Battle Pass. This was yesterday. I don't really see the Battle Pass. Level cap is going to be 220. Leaderboard rework. Dungeon doors open faster. Fixed tower not teleporting if lever is pressed by other players too fast, causing dungeon to end for those not in the room. XP chamber level is going to be increased to 180, which is going to be pretty good. So I'm just quickly reading through the little patch notes. So I'm assuming this is going to happen on Saturday, if I believe correct. New ranks are going to be added. Countdown added for summer map leaving. 2x drop potion added to merchants. Daily spin rework. AFK mechanic added. Materials exchange machine. Exchange materials from unwanted worlds for materials of another. I'm assuming it's gonna be like a 2-to-1 thing. If I'm thinking that one over correct. New Night Fighter trait added. New increased corruption boss achievement added. I'm hoping maybe with the amount of corruption bosses that you actually beat, it'll actually increase the attack speed that you do on it. Rework of mount system. You can now apply highest speed mount to any mount unlocked. See, this is actually what I was kind of hoping for. I really like the idea of using the wings, but it kind of stinks that I can't use this as like the fastest mount. So I'm always like forced to use the ship. Otherworldlies can now be used in summer maps. They can be hatched there, so should be able to be used there. Ability to select to auto sell specific mythicals on summer maps. Teleport from dungeons to raid pop up added. Rework of world monarch animation. Otherworldly slightly buffed. Wait. This is what you guys will be seeing in a few days. If you guys agree, please vote. Let me know if you approve. You know what? We'll approve that. I mean, that definitely does make it sound like a lot better. We got the same favorite mounts. Yeah, the wing for sure is probably my favorite. You know, I'm kind of curious on how much they're actually going to be buffing the otherworldlies. I mean, right now, it's kind of so-so. It doesn't really stack up to this, but I'm hoping with the buffs it might. because the idea of getting more of these is going to be nearly impossible. Man. Man, oh man. Rip, I opened 600,000 and no Monarch. Dang. I won't be able to get Gear 5 or last form of Goku. When does the when does Summer Island even leave? I'm assuming it's not this I don't believe it's this weekend. It might be next weekend. So a buff? They kind of OP, but they are hard to get. Yeah, so basically it's just gonna be a slight buff in their damage. I mean, the idea of pulling multiple is something that you'll have to attempt to do later on. I mean, Sister Guard, that Sister Guard person got 2 of these. But then again, if you look at me, I got 3 of these, but all different ones. So it's kind of so-so. Right, it's next weekend. Hopefully. Gonna send me for 50 from the start. I hope it's, yeah, hopefully it is next weekend, because I still want to get my I want to get the enraged Trigon all the way up. We still got 6 minutes, but there isn't really much to do with the 6 minutes. If we get more opens, more luck, maybe we can get them more often. Yeah, if they agree to do multiple things, like multiple events, then it might be kind of good. Get ready for next update. Going to be a lot of quality of life and bug fixes coming soon. Right, welcome that. Be leading the game as representatives of Boss Studio, no worries, blah 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 blah. Use this to get some helpful items. Okay, we'll just copy and paste that. We'll just see if the code is actually active right now. Hey, look at that, we actually did get some items. Perfect. Is there a new map that they would be adding? No, so basically what they're doing is attempting to make it a little easier in a sense. Well, I mean, based on how they have everything set up for the announcements. So basically they're going to be fixing a bunch of bugs. They're also going to be increasing the level cap, meaning that we should be able to carry people in the insane dungeon a lot easier, being since level cap's going to go from 210 to 220. They're going to be reworking the leaderboards just because I'm assuming it's about the idea of people going up and down in the leaderboards. Like, also I could be like number 50 to like number 10, all the way back down to number 80, then back up to number 2. So it is a lot. It's so much in the constant changes in the tags. Dungeon doors will be opening up a lot faster versus the idea of like waiting until the 1 minute marker, I guess. Or maybe it's like in between the every 5 rooms. That might be like what's happening inside of the dungeon that they're trying to get fixed. And then they're gonna be fixing the one thing that a lot of people are really upset about. Tricky, read my last text, please. Tricky, read. It would be good if they add you. Right. Open much and you get better luck. Is the update this Saturday? I don't think so. If it was, there would be a countdown right here. I mean, they haven't really specified, and they've already kind of said that there is going to be like a battle pass of some sort. As to what the battle pass entails, I honestly don't know. But I mean, everyone kind of did like the battle pass idea. Get smoked by Tricky's movement speed even more. Lies. Lies. Never. in a few. Actually, maybe it might be happening on this Saturday. I mean they don't really have it here, but they might be doing it. So it might happen this weekend. Because re-looking at what the person put as their message in the polls, they specifically say this is what you guys will be seeing in a few days. If you agree, please vote. Let me know if you approve. But yeah, so we might actually see this weekend. If not the weekend, then maybe like Monday or Tuesday. Tricky, I don't know what to ask. I'm not sure. They should make a battle pass for every week. Yeah. Like I mean everyone loved the last battle pass because it gave you so many buffs. It gave you so many. Oh, whoops. I don't know if we're going to be able to do much, but yeah. I would, but I wouldn't make it back in time. Oh, wait a minute. I actually forgot to do this. Teams, and then right back. What was the past battle pass? Please explain. The past battle pass, the battle pass from this last time was the summer event battle pass. So the tier 41, you got a +1 open automatically. Read text. Yeah, I'm answering. You said what was the past battle pass? Please explain. It was the Summer Island battle pass. You got the 25 things. I want them to add 2x drops for a game pass. That would be kind of sweet. But yeah, no. So they had 25 levels that you guys could pretty much max out, but it had a grand total of 50, and each one had individual rewards. Like maybe every 10 or 20, you would actually get a passive buff. Like the free-to-play one, you got +1 opens at 40. You also got you got something else. It wasn't like really too great, but I mean it was like a slight buff for like the actual gameplay and stuff that you would actually get before Summer Island. There wasn't a battle pass before it. There was no battle pass before it. So it was their first time actually introducing the battle pass itself. I meant before summer. Yeah, there was no battle pass before the summer. So technically before the Summer Island, the battle pass was active, and then they introduced Summer Island right after. When are you gonna do game nights again? We might be doing game nights here pretty soon. I mean the Summer Island event is gonna be coming to an end here sometime soonish. So we do have that thing happening sometime in the near future. I don't think it's gonna be this weekend. It might be next weekend when they're actually gonna end it. So they should do a luck drop boost extra hatch event last week before a summer event leaves. Yeah. Basically, the reason why we were doing like back-to-back Anime Warrior streams was because everyone wanted they wanted the whole stream thing for the Summer Island events, like the boss raids and stuff like that, where we would actually help them out with it. Tricky, what is your favorite anime? I've seen so many anime, and a lot of them I don't even know the names of. But I mean, there are some decent ones. Like one that kind of comes to mind is like I believe it was like Chariot, where it's kind of like the idea of people having like powers to a point. But I will say I did like how I kind of liked how it did kind of like reach the ending, but I don't really want to say too much but damn, terrible at Val. Nah, you're good, Nick. You just gotta believe. There's always aim labs. um, Sword Art Online is a pretty good one. Granted, it is kind of like a classic. Or like if you look on YouTube and type in Orange Episode 1 English dub, you should come across this one that's kind of like a drama one, which is kind of good. What is Val? Valorant, or Val is Valorant. It's just Val for short. AimLab's gonna get my shooting air, lol. Valorant is kind of like CSGO. I'm not the greatest at it. Actually, I've never actually tried it. I thought about it, but I know I would never do that well in it. And then I think we'll probably go do the Impossible Tower when it pops up. AWS 2 Among Us update when? Don't know. Imagine if they actually did. You'd just have so many like red characters running around. Their ultimate move is just like the little animations that they do. I'm quite good with the electric bow guy. Tricky, I was at phone and I joined your stream. Your team was so laggy, my phone was about to die. Dang. Kinda mean. Making fun of my team. You know, let's see. Sova is good for me, but I'm trash with everybody else. Oh, the Valorant characters. Yeah, last time we wait a minute. My artifacts. What the? Wait a minute. I guess I made it up to max and I didn't really realize. We'll do that. There we go. But Tricky, kick next time. Let's see, bro. The devs didn't make the Fight Other Warriors button for nothing. Yeah, I mean, you could do this and then you'd only see other players. And then you could also do low quality, which is kind of what I do, along with warrior effects being off. I'd also do this, so I can only see the other players. I'm trash with Valorant, but CSGO I'm okay. Tricky, I have nearly a full team of shiny mythics now, and the full level secret. I got Oceanborn on it. It was 10 minutes after I got paid 10k Robux too. Nice, Tobias. At the end, I forgot first. I got mine off. Nice. I don't know. I guess it depends on if there's people trying to join, then we might kick. And currently there isn't really any DPS player with us with this live stream. But then again, we did do a later live stream than normal. I could try and ping Lambo, but I feel like Lambo might be sleeping. Y'all lucky with Oceanborns? Yeah, so the thing with my Oceanborn is that I was not the... Like, we tried re-rolling this guy. We honestly tried to re-roll it for something else. Did not get lucky. We used about like 600 re-rolls on him. Got Oceanborn again. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. We went over to Fox Monster, got Captain, and I was shocked. I was like, why? Why couldn't we get Captain on this guy at least? We would have had so much more like better luck or like more damage output. Granted, it wouldn't have like outdid this guy, but still, it would have been better. And then we got captain on this guy with the trait thing. It was just dumb. I wish I could get some carry too, but I have to go do something. I don't want to leave. No worries. Tricky, do you know how to read? I typed server. You typed server? Like in here? Alright, I am gonna go do the impossible. Let's go, let's get everyone their achievements. Because this one we should be able to reach floor 20 pretty easily. The, yeah. Me, I got 15 rolls and rolled Oceanborn. Nice. Meanwhile, there's me, 500 rolls, no Oceanborn. No worries, Mono. You just have to do a couple thousand, and then you'll be gold. Bruh, we didn't get anything. Like an aura. No, why? Now I can't. Is that join? Like, I hate this, like, heart button being over part of, like, the first, like, chat. I wish it was just a little bit lower, or I wish I could move it. I don't think I can actually move it anywhere. There we go. We'll pull that up. Join rip. You know, I'm hoping that they do the update on Friday, or not Friday, but Saturday. If they do, then I think we should be fine. Also, I was not the one that pulled the lever. Can you carry now room 100 insane? I can carry only a certain number of people. When the full lobby joins in and it's just me doing all the DPS, I don't believe I can do it. But if we had a second DPS player or like a damage player in here, then yes, we could carry the whole lobby. That's only if we have someone just as strong. I mean, if you've seen the last run when we got all the way up to 99 and we only had 4 enemies left, we were just about to beat the boss, meaning that we would have to take out 3 more, and we would probably need another 20 seconds just to do so. So that just means my damage is just not quite there yet. 500 billion DPS. So this is my current stats at the moment. When we ran it, we were at 19.9 trillion for boosted because we had the damage buffed on. But even then, carrying the full lobby is a little hard for me. But when the level cap goes up to 220, then it's gonna be a cakewalk. It's gonna be a cakewalk. So I'm kind of hoping that they do it on Saturday. What you guys do in Possible Tower later? I need to get 1+ egg open thingy. Try and get some more YouTube ends. You can carry like Sister Guard. Probably one leaderboard. El Bozo. I'm 500 billion DPS and my bro is 750 billion DPS. Nice. I mean, if I was more popular on like YouTube and stuff, then definitely we probably would have been like able to like contact some people on the leaderboards, but Then again, I don't really reach out that often to people, so it's not too surprising. Is the update tomorrow? I mean, based on what they posted in their Discord, it seems like it might be a possibility that they might be doing it this weekend. I don't exactly know exactly. Oh man, I don't know when they're gonna do it. Don't know when they're gonna do it. But I mean, it was kind of random too. So I don't know if they're gonna have a countdown for it either. Nerd. Nah. Man. Man, oh man. Actually, I think I can move that like that. Perfect. Can you don't kick me? So this one's gonna be like easy. Child's play. Bringing up to floor 20, easy mode. Too bad there isn't anything on like 25 or something. Hello, hello, Jose. Welcome, welcome. Girl's greedy. Possibly. Let others get carried too. Yeah, so we'll probably kick some people. I just don't know how many people are actually in the queue, which I can find that out here momentarily. If you guys know on how I do the kicking, then you guys should be well aware. Yeah. I try to join another dude. Let's see. We'll do this. Join friends. Apparently, it says that I'm offline for some reason. Don't really know why. We'll try and join this. So there's only 2 people in queue right now. So I mean, it's not too bad as long as you're not the top player. Oh no, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh man, they almost locked me out. They almost locked me out. I guess I'll just keep going up because I mean, there isn't really much of anything for me to do outside of this. How to join? Mean. But you know, we'll probably kick 4 people. So if you guys know, we start from the top and go down. Let's see, when will winners be announced? So basically right now, this is still technically like a Thursday to me because I got off of work at about like 2 hours ago. I usually don't try to consider this as a Friday, even though it's technically Friday morning, like early morning, just because it will really mess up my whole it'll mess up my whole schedule, my whole like idea of like what day it is and so on. It really messes with me. Yeah, so then after the boss raid, we will kick some people out. Yeah, so the recording should probably happen at about like noonish, maybe like 1 p.m. CT, so that's in about 10, like 9 or 10 hours from now. Man. Yeah. We do 210 billion damage at level 210 will become 420 billion damage at level 220. Yeah, usually about that. Under 1k Robux, right? Yeah, so the prize limit is 1k Robux, so that means that you guys can mix and match game passes all the way up to that point. just as long as it's not anything on donation games, because we don't do anything on donation games. So like for example, one of the combos on this game that I've mentioned in previous giveaways is that you guys could do multi-open and fast open in case if you guys want to kind of mix and match that one for your prize. A lot of people go with that option, even though it's 50 Robux more than what the prize limit is, but that's fine. If it's just up by 50, then it's fine going above the prize limit by 50. But if it's something like 1200, 1300, 1400, then that's where it gets kind of iffy. And I usually have to say no to them, even though a lot of people are like, "Come on, Tricky, it's not that bad." But then the one thing that I always have to point out to people is if I say yes to that, like to people like that, then that means I have to say yes to everyone else. And now all of a sudden I'm giving everyone 1500 Robux for like the limit. And that's a little bit much. Just all of a sudden just be like, yep, so we're just now gonna do like a 1500 Robux thing, and then it'll just keep going up if I just keep agreeing with people. And that would not be the greatest, especially for my wallet. My wallet would go down. It'd be gone like almost instantly. Nice. I was a bit worried. Oh, sweet. Corruption merchant is perfect. How many do we have? 175? Maybe. Maybe. You should just give me all your Robux. Nah. Never. You can never take it. You know, so we did spend a fair amount on trying to reroll for traits, but I mean, it's fine. Hello, Jonathan. Welcome. Granted, I probably could have tried. Let's grind corruption boss. Yeah, we could. So we do have to kick some people out just because I don't know exactly who's all trying to join. We'll try and join now, just the queue. So there's like 2 people in queue right now, but we'll still kick about like four people. We'll do it right after this. That way it gives people time. Tricky, you going live later again? Tomorrow night? Probably not. Because I have to wake up super early on Saturday. Because I'm going down to a friend's place, and the friend's place is about a 3-hour drive. If you guys don't know, I'm moving my PC tower, my monitor, pretty much my whole gaming setup, almost. The only thing that I'm not really bringing with me is the other 2 monitors. Just as long as I have just the one, then I should be good. But yeah, so it's a 3-hour drive, and I have to make sure I bring all the cords, cables, and all types of stuff with me. And also being very careful with the whole setup, because I really don't want to break my PC. And it's going to be a little hard. Let's see. Time to do the kicks. 1. Cool. Tricky, your live stream is not same time as game. Have a great tour down there. LOL. my live stream is not same time. Oh, same time as game. Same time as game. It never is. Yeah, no, it's usually never same time as the game. And then every stream is delayed. Yes, that is true. Every single live stream is delayed. It's usually about like a 10-second, if not 20-second delay all the time. So whenever I'm like responding to messages and stuff, you won't be able to hear it until like 20 seconds later. So if you're like, please read this, read my text above, read that, and all of a sudden you're like, man, how How come he's not reading it, and all of a sudden you hear me so many seconds later going like, oh, now I hear it. That's usually what happens, and that's why you just have to give it a little bit amount of time, because on my end I see your messages instantly, but by the time that I respond to it, so many seconds have gone by. But yeah, it is something that is a bit confusing, but once you do understand it, then it's pretty easygoing. I'm gonna do another check for who's all in queue. Looks like we'll have to kick at least one more person. Why I can't join? Are you getting a error message? Oh well. See ya, Tricky. Have a great tour plus stream plus day/week. I guess that is one way to put it, Tobias. But yes, thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. By the way, I found out the problem on my project, or your car project. Nice. Was did you not use the key? Yeah, have a good one. It wasn't the wheel bearing. Was one of the bolts not in? Oh yeah, I did need to get one more person out. All right, well, we'll just get that one, because there was one person in queue, and I'm not too sure. Come to Crep Boss. All right, where is he? Bam. The lugs were not properly put on. There's 2 spots in the server right now. Roll. I even just kicked someone too. Where's... Oh, here we go. I was gonna say, where on earth are they? What is max range on auto attack? Auto attack maxes out at 100, which is very big. I have the circle on, so you guys can kind of see the range of it. We're sitting over here attacking this guy, but we can reach all the way to the portal. So I saved about $100 labor and parts. Nice. Yes, if you can do your own car work, then you definitely save up on labor and stuff. And then you can also buy the parts pretty cheaply, as long as you know how to install them and everything. Only in 60 range. Oh yeah, once you get 100, then you'll be pretty much set. To get 90 range is 400 gold. Yeah, so it does tend to get pretty expensive. The higher you go, the more expensive it is. I believe to get 100, someone said it was like 600 gold. So at least a couple thousand gold is needed to actually max it out. I would almost want to say maybe like 3,000 gold should be enough to fully max it, to buy it and then fully max it after that. But then again, I'm not entirely positive on that. They still got about like 2 minutes until Insane Dungeon. I don't know if I really want to attempt room 100, but I mean, we could try, but I don't know. Don't know. And then we'll probably just stream up until 4 o'clock, which is in about like 23 minutes from now. And after that, we'll probably call it. Ugh. I still need 1 upgrade for speed. Or no, in speed. Upgrade in auto attack. Yeah, the speed is pretty nice. Speed is pretty much just as fast as like clicking from one enemy to another. But I kind of like it being at 200%. But luckily they did kind of fix the auto attack bug where it would just attack nothing. goodness. You know, I seen in the channel and analytics that we managed to get nearly I believe it was like nearly 30,000 views within 1 month. Which, if you look at the overall views, we have about I think it's only like 400,000 total. I mean, we've done a lot. We've done a lot within this last month, or at least in the last couple months. I feel like we can do a lot more now that we're slowly getting the groove. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and go over here. We're gonna go switch that over to damage while we still have the time for it. And we will attempt. I don't think I can do it, but I mean, we'll attempt it. And it all depends on who all joins. If there's a lot of people joining the actual like dungeon itself, then I don't think that we'll be able to do so. And like I said, if we actually did have another damage or like a DPS player that's with us, like if it was Lambo or Bonds or one of the 4 people that we know, then yes, we could carry the full lobby, but since it's just me, I don't think I can. Oh, someone doesn't have the room 50. That's fine. It'll just mean a little bit of extra work, I guess. You know, I think what I'll probably do after stream is I'm probably gonna go through that one software I was using and slowly go through each tool and mark down what each of them do, what's the potential like options that I have for each individual thing, like the little subcategories. And then sometime on Monday and Tuesday, I'm gonna go in and buy a book that actually has a bunch of like examples of ideas of trying to create certain images and stuff. So I'm hoping I can basically sell the idea that I'm somewhat efficient with it, but at the same time, not really. Oh man. But I might just try and go for the idea of just trying to switch to day shift. I mean that would be the safe option. That'd be the safe option that will save some dignity. But at the same time, I'll probably lose out on a lot of weekends. After the CAD studies, Trick gonna study how to clickbait the thumbnails. I mean, I know how to. I just don't like the idea of clickbaiting people into like videos. But I know that's how you get all the views and stuff. The more clickbaity the thumbnail is, the more views you'll probably get. And it's kind of sad when you really think about it. If it's come down to the idea of clickbaiting and like having catchy like descriptions that like kind of lure you in, where like the first couple sentences are like, oh my goodness, we get this and that, and then when you actually look in the video, you see none of that. And it's just kind of a rip in a lot of cases. But then if you look at all the informative videos that a lot of people have on specific games, they usually don't get that many views because one, they don't really have the idea of what is it? They don't really have the good like thumbnails that can like bring people in and like all types of stuff. Wanted to see what was in the thumbnail, but you see 100% of opposite. Pretty much. That's essentially what happens with a bunch of the clickbaiting. And usually if you clickbait while you're still somewhat small, or YouTube wise or content creator wise, it usually deters a bunch of the viewer base away. And I guess it depends on what kind of video you do. Like, there's one person that a lot of people dislike in like certain communities. I forget who it was, but I remember hearing about it. I think it's someone in like the Destiny community. One of my friends plays Destiny all the time, and literally what they do is that they'll instantly see a new update and everything. They'll automatically be like, they'll make a video real quick. It'll be like a 10-minute video, and it will be like 50-50. 50 of it will be correct, 50 of it will be completely wrong. Well, see you next stream. Alright, Mono, thank you for tuning in. Hello, Stinger. So we haven't done the recording quite yet. We'll be doing that here when I wake up later. Yep, have a good one, Mono. But yeah, so that's kind of why I don't really want to do all the clickbaiting and stuff. I mean, we could easily do it, but I don't know. Do not know. Maybe if we're bigger, then we might try and do some clickbaity thumbnails. You know, so the recording for the winner announcement is going to be happening later on today. The video should be out at about 6 p.m. Central Time. But yeah, that is the plan. And we should be ending live stream here in about like 15 minutes. After we get done live streaming, I'm probably gonna focus on the CAD studies again, just because I need to go through the one software, mark up all the different tools on what each individual tool do, and then eventually I'm gonna get a book that actually has a bunch of like projects that I could do, and then I might do that as like little homework assignments. Oh man, not looking forward to the little study sessions. I will say I had one of my friends give me the brutal truth on my basic floor layout. Oh my goodness, he tore me a new one. He was like, well, this is wrong, that's wrong, I don't know why you have this in here, it should be like that, you were misspelling this, and then he went through every single like little detail. I was like, well, I did kind of ask for this, so it definitely does fit the narrative that I was kind of hoping for. And then I did tell him, worst case scenario, I can always just get rid of my candidacy. I can always try next time after I do a bunch of months of studying into the actual category. And when we find out the winners, so for surely you'll find out at about 6 p.m. Central Time later on today. We haven't done the recording yet, so if you actually look on the video, it'll still have the same pinned message saying good luck everyone with the giveaway, blah blah blah. So the moment that you actually do find out that I am doing the giveaway, or when I actually do the video, I'll change the pinned comment to saying, sorry you guys, the giveaway thing is closed now, the next one is gonna be, and then I'll input the date, which will be 2 weeks from the 19th. Which I guess I could probably give you the day of that one. It would be August 2nd would be the day. But yeah, so that is the plan. Come here, Gaspy. Oh. Not really to claw him, but I really need to clip his nails. Oh, goodness. Goodness. And then his fur is just going everywhere. I'm just literally just petting him. Man. I feel like one of these weekends, not this weekend, maybe next weekend, we can try and get him. Missed the dungeon, Tricky. I know. Hey, I seen you got legged out. But I mean, if they do the quality of life update this weekend, then definitely doing Insane Dungeon. Yeah, so we're currently in the Insane Dungeon. I'm gonna attempt to make it all the way up to 100. We do have the 2x damage buff going on right now. Last time when we attempted it, we skipped up to room 50 and we made it all the way up to room 99 only to fall short with the amount of time that we had. Missed the dungeon, I'm legged out, I get kicked out of the dungeon, blah 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 blah. I see that. I literally see it in the upper left. Goodness. I mean, we could attempt the next insane one, but I probably won't be live during that. And we do have plenty of room in the server currently. In 16 hours, I'll get my 3-star Yami. Is that good? Yeah, that'll be pretty good. Wait, I'm in the top of the kick. I know, whereas we actually have plenty of room in the server right now. I don't see us really needing to kick anyone. I guess we. So the only time when I'll actually kick people is if we actually need the room, and we don't actually need the room right now. We got 3, 6, 9, 10. We got 4 spots open. We literally have 4 spots open. We don't need to kick anyone. And people are constantly saying, please don't kick me. So if the server's full and there's people waiting, then yes, we will kick people. If the server is not full and there's plenty of spots open, then we won't kick anyone. Yes. So the command is down in the description of the live stream. All you have to do is find it. It's beneath the dotted line. You should find it pretty easily. It should be the very first command that you see, and then just type that into the live chat and Nightbot will automatically put the link in for you. And all these Anime Warrior Simulator 2 streams will use the same command. Tricky, what do you think about the quality of life update from the boss? I believe it's going to be pretty good. I mean, once that thing happens, we will easily be able to carry people all the way up to room 100 without any issue. I know the one and only issue that I have right now is that I don't do enough damage to really do it. So right now we're attempting it, but we did have a lot of people that joined in the beginning, so there's the link. Thank you, Luck. But yeah, it is going to be pretty interesting. I'm kind of hoping that they do the update this weekend, because then we can try and get our warriors all the way up to 220. That would symbolize the idea of the Summer Island event ending next weekend. If that is the case. How long left do you live? So we'll probably be ending in about 8 minutes, but we'll attempt the insane dungeon when it comes up again. If we're not able to do it, then we'll probably have to do it when Lambo or someone's actually actively helping. I mean, I am pretty strong, but I'm not strong enough to carry a full lobby of players. I mean, this is my current stats right now. And I think I need like 25 trillion. That little extra bit of damage might be the thing that we need. Dang. Still playing Valorant? kills to death is also getting better. Nice. So your KD is getting a little better, which is always pretty good. Can you do another one, please? Yes, yes. We will be doing the next insane dungeon, like I mentioned just a moment ago. We will attempt it. If we are not able to do it the next time, then that's pretty much as far as that's gonna go. I'm like 12 and 19 last game. Was what? That 26? So 9 kills and 26 deaths? Dang. That's a big gap. You don't do the next insane, but I get kicked? Huh? Makes no sense. So I don't do the next insane, and then he gets kicked. Kind of hoping that we're able to do this one. Then maybe the people in this one won't join the next one, and then we can easily get the next group up. But I mean, I guess it really doesn't really matter too much. Surely when the QOL happens, we'll definitely be able to carry people up. Especially once we get this one all the way up to 220, because it should be 1.2 trillion, or about like maybe 1.1 trillion. But either way, once we get this guy up, this guy's gonna go up even more, so it's fine. Do you do the next insane? Kinda hate how Evolution Journ is weaker than Luffy Gear 4. Yeah, that is true. I mean, they did Journ dirty. I wish they would have had like different evolutions to Journ, but they don't. How did he get that Vegeta? It was through the summer pass. The summer battle pass was the way on how I got it. Journ is way easier to evolve. Yeah, that's only because it only has one evolution. It doesn't have multiple. If it had multiple, then yeah, it would be a lot better. But essentially, he goes from being this to the evolution, where he's like, this thing's all ripped off, and you can see his muscles and everything, like super like powered up and everything. Material is the problem though. Yeah, 300 mats. But I mean, you could make him multiple stars. You can't really make him shiny though. That's the only thing. And I thought about working on trying to get the evolution and stuff, maybe getting Roku, but I'm just never on when the plate of orbs that I need to get it, let alone to get all the materials. Grinding for gold is so hard and boring. Finally, in the last upgrade in the auto attack, I grinded 1200 gold and I thought it was enough, but I need another 500 for last upgrade. Yeah, usually the thing. That's sweet. We'll be ending the live stream in about 3 minutes, and remember, I will stay in to try and help people out with the insane dungeon. I know someone in the lobby currently is constantly asking if I'm going to be doing the next one. Answer is yes, but I'll only do the next one. After that, I'll probably leave so I can do some studying on the CAD project. But yeah. And then I think we'll probably be changing our sleep schedule here pretty soon. So I'm hoping that we have enough time to clear out the 4 enemies, which we might. Low-key getting 2-star Gear 4 is better than Max Evolution Goku or Luffy. Yeah. There we go, we finally did it. And just in time too. Go over here. Look at that, right on time. So let me just go ahead and switch this over to drops. Start that up. And remember, we will be doing the next insane one, so if you guys did not get your room 100 auras, be sure to come join us. If you guys already got your room 100 auras, please do not join. It's just going to make the dungeon itself a lot harder for me to clear. And being since I don't have another DPS player on at the moment, it's going to be nearly impossible if everyone joins in. Let's see. Yeah, Tricky when the server refresh. So I'm probably not going to refresh it. At least I don't think I need to. I know it might be a little laggy. If that's the worry. Let me see, so if we do 1-star, 2-star, I think 2-star beats this guy. So we might just go for that instead. Secret boss. We do have 1 or 2 spots open. Feel free to come join up. We will be doing the next insane dungeon. But we will be ending stream here pretty shortly. The plan was to get at least an hour and a half of streaming in for today, which we have done so. And remember, I believe the quality of life update is going to be happening this weekend, even though there is no countdowns or anything on any of the fountains. It was kind of spontaneous when they put it in, saying that they might be doing it. But I mean, it already has 3,000 upvotes on it. There's maybe only 30 people that have voted against it. Nice. Nice. But yeah, so definitely, if it does happen, then we will be definitely upgrading our team by a lot. We should be probably doing about almost, I believe we should be doing about like 5 trillion base damage wise, because we're at like 2.7 trillion. Do you play sports, Tricky? I used to play sports all the time back in high school, but I haven't really done any sport related stuff lately. I guess at most, maybe if you count bowling, I sometimes go bowling here and there on the weekend. But other than that, I haven't really done any like physical activity. And I still did not get the pop-up. I don't think I'm ever gonna get this these event units. I really wanted to get some, but I guess not. But yeah, we might try and get the Ultra Roku, which would be kind of sweet. I believe this is just 650 for base. Oh no, I think it was 650. I remember us having a screenshot of some sort. Let me just look that up real quick. Oh, we had it in media. Where is it? Yeah, so this guy starts off at 650. So that means this one's slightly better, so it might be 700. But I mean, a 3-star of this guy would definitely outbeat it. Can't make it shiny though. If we were to max it out, 100 billion. And let's just say if we had like Oceanborn with that, would that make the team 315 billion? Yeah, I think it would make it. But anyways, like I said, for the plan, we are going to be doing the next insane dungeon, and then after that we'll probably hop off, just because there are still a lot of things that I need to do for the idea of doing the CAD stuff. But I feel like the whole idea of studying CAD is just going to be kind of pointless at the end of the day, just because I'm not going to be knowledgeable enough by the time when the interviews and stuff all stop. But I'm just kind of crossing my fingers that maybe we could probably do it. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in for another TrickyMist stream. We will be doing the next Insane Dungeon, so if you guys made it into the lobby, then perfect, because we will be helping you out. I am 29 years old, but the age and stuff does not really matter. I don't really mind if people know how old I am. It really doesn't change much of anything. The main idea of the channel is to basically help out players in certain games of Roblox, and Roblox is just a starting point for the channel. So it's not like I'm always going to be doing Roblox related content the older we get, because that wouldn't really make much sense. Eventually we might do some like community games and stuff like that, like maybe the crab games, or I don't know. The future is just basically open for any possibility. We could do like Among Us or something fun. But yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Remember, the giveaway winner announcement is going to be happening later on today. It'll go live at about 6 p.m. Central Time, so just keep that all in mind. So if you guys are curious, if you guys won, you guys will have to tune in for that. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in, and be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Wait a minute, the video, the music cut out. Hold on, there we go. All right, I'll see you guys.